This is lesson 227, so if you have your book, you might want to open up to that. I know you ladies probably don't have a book tonight, do you? Let me give you a copy. We're going to give you a copy of the workbook lesson and the section, if you wouldn't mind, Darren, too. And then you'll have that. Anybody else need a copy of the lesson? Okay. 227. Again, the reason I said this, I love this lesson because of the idea of what Easter is really about. Easter is a birth, a rebirth, right? It's a renewal. It comes at spring. It's an appropriate time. That's why when we celebrate Easter, we see bunnies and chickies and all those other things, because that's what happens in spring, rebirth, renewal. This lesson, I think, is a great lesson to signify that, where it's saying, right now, you don't have to wait in the future. You don't have to wait till everything falls in line. Right now is your release, your holy instant of release. It says, Father, today, it is today that I am free. Right now. Is your life all in order? Maybe not. Or is everything physically okay? I mean, finances, are they exactly the way you want them to be? Maybe not. But what this is saying is, it doesn't matter what the world shows you. This is your holy instant of release. If we focus our attention on that, we see the truth. That's our release. Because put it this way, the world's never in order, is it? It's never all together. There is never peace that reigns on this planet continuously. If there's peace here, there's war somewhere else. If you're feeling good today, you might not feel so great tomorrow. You know, the body may not always be exactly the way you want it to be. Your finances may not be all the way you want it to be. But right now, what this is saying is you have control over the choice and how you will experience your life. This is your holy instant of release. You have the power to decide how you will respond in any circumstance and in any event. Even when you think you've got control over your life, you never really have control over your life. But there is, in any one moment, an opportunity to experience the power that you can control, and that is the power of your mind. This is my holy instant of release. No matter what is going on, I do not have to be condemned or imprisoned by my thinking. I am released. And then it goes on to tell us why we are released. It says first off, well, I'm released, I am free because, why? My will is yours. My will is yours, Father. He is the omniscient, omnipotent, all-powerful, the thought of God, the thought of love that can release us in any moment. This is our holy instant of release because my will is one with yours. Now it says we don't believe that. What does it say? I thought to make another will. I thought I could make something opposite to your will. Yet nothing I thought, so this kind of is the little caveat that helps us to know, yet nothing I thought apart from you really exists, even though I thought to make another will, a will that could be changeable. Nothing apart from you really exists, and I am free of that other will I made because I was mistaken. And that did not affect my own reality at all by my illusions. So even though I might make another will, nothing has changed the fact that your will is God's, that you share the will of God. Now, you've come up and thought that a lot of things have changed that. Maybe over these years, as you've gotten older in life, you think that you've done some pretty awful things. Maybe you've been mean. Maybe you haven't been as loving. Maybe you haven't been as successful as you'd like to be. And you think, God doesn't favor me. He favors somebody else. What this is saying is nothing's ever changed. That's only in your own mind. That thought that you have lost favor with God. That you've lost this will that you share. You still share that will. It says, I am free because what? I was mistaken. And that didn't affect my reality at all by these illusions that I've held on to. So what does it tell us to do? Let's give them up. And how do we give them up? It says we don't deny them. We become fully aware of them. We look at them and we lay them down before the feet of truth to be removed from my mind. Not for me to remove them, but for it to be removed from my mind because I don't know how to do it. But the will, the power, the holy instant of release, my mind joined with God's does. And that's why it follows with that. This is my holy instant of release. Father, I know my will is one with yours. That is the confidence we have to start having. That is the awareness we need to wake up with, bring it with us throughout the day as the challenges of the day come toward us, and then as we go to sleep, remind ourselves. Think about that. What is it that seems to challenge you right now? This is my holy instant of release. Is it finances? Is it health? Is it issues with family? Did you have a holiday dinner with friends and family that were maybe challenging to you? This is my holy instant of release. Have you been carrying some of those things with you? This is my holy instant of release.